we're live now. Happy Friday. Welcome. It's Friday. We lit. This evening we have Pastor IU on a special edition of Fridays online. Pastor IU, how are you today?
I'm not good. I got shot, been locked up this week. Everything happened to me. You're going to have a great interview. And I'm about to vote this blunt.
Well, I was lucky enough to meet you in person. I think it was it a year before last or last year at Bank
It was right when COVID. It was like right when COVID started.
So it was last year, like it was at a album release party for Bank the Guru.
Right.
I got the pleasure to hear you and see you perform. Now, Pastor IU, for those who don't know who you are, please tell us a little bit about yourself and your backstory.
Well, first, I give all praises and thanks to God. Like you said, I'm a pastor, but I'm not a Christian pastor. That's the funny thing about me. I believe in all religions. So I took my shahada, so assalamu alaikum to the Muslims.
Yeah.
You know, I believe in Christ, so peace to all the Christians. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a religion. You know what I'm saying? I that's what I'm a pastor. If you look at my name, what I got IU the Sheikh. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I actually am changing my name. That's why I'm announcing it today. I'm officially changing my name from Pastor IU because people keep getting it twisted. Like I'm supposed to. They tell me I can't curse, I can't smoke weed. I'm a pastor. I'm like I'm done being a pastor. So I'm gonna be a sheikh. Sheikh is like an Islamic pastor.
Okay, so a sheikh. Is that how you say it? Sheikh. Okay.
Like Sheikh
so
Muhammad gave. Yeah.
Sheikh. Okay. All right. So you just.
I like it better. I mean, you can still call me Pastor IU because I like Pastor IU. I call myself, look, I got the name Pastor IU in jail. So my story is that, you know what I'm saying, I've been in jail, I've been incarcerated. And, I did that whole thing. So peace to Meek Mill, all those guys. So the thing about me being an artist, I got the story of everybody that's an artist. You know, I've been in the street, I sold drugs, I did things. I was a shooter. I've been in jail for assault with intent to kill. I was a straight up thug. You know what I mean? I had I didn't care.
How long were you incarcerated?
2 years.
Okay. Now, was that a life-changing experience, or were you on the path to changing prior to your experience?
No, I was on a path to destruction. If I didn't go to jail, I would have been killed. Real life. That's realness. I would have been killed probably within a week.
You're in New York right now, but you're originally from DC. So what made you migrate?
Southeast. 1526 Howard Road, Southeast, Anacostia, Minnesota, Good Hope. Everybody know me out there. You know, my studio was out there in Good Hope in Minnesota, right at the corner.
Okay. So what moved you to New York?
Let's just say business. I'm very illegal, so I'm very illegal. So basically, I still do everything I used to do, but I just do it smarter.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your music. So your music, what caught my attention?
I didn't send you any song because I didn't know how to do it. But I'm on Spotify and YouTube.
It's perfectly fine. I want to talk about your content of your music, because what drew me to your music is that you wasn't rapping, you know, the same, like it was more so a storytelling as opposed to just spitting out words. So could you talk more about the content? How do you develop your content, and what would you describe your music? How would you describe your music?
Gospel drill or gospel trap.
Okay. Gospel trap. Now, some would say the two don't go hand in hand. So,
and I got a song for that. I got a whole song about that.
How you put that together?
Okay, like this. Okay, so my story, like I said, I've been in jail, but it was in jail that I came to God and spirituality. Other than that, I didn't have a religion. You feel me? So had I not gone in jail, I would not be a spiritual being to the point where I am now. You get what I'm saying? So jail from other people was bad. For me, it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Now in jail,
I'm talking about DC jail. I'm not talking about other jail. I'm talking about DC motherfucking jail. I ain't never been locked up nowhere else but DC. Federal, only federal.
Now, most people convert to Nation of Islam when they're incarcerated. Is that what you chose as your spiritual being, or did you stick to one religion, or did you just become spiritual overall?
I realized that I was a God.
Okay.
I realized that I had to come to terms with that. That's a heavy statement, because you got a lot of guys that say, "Oh, I'm God body, I'm this, I'm that," but they don't live it. You see what I'm saying? If you what God means, it don't mean like what people think it means. Because okay, if, let's say you're a Christian, who is your God? Your God will be a Jesus, but where is Jesus? So when you see people talking and they praying, there's nobody they talking to. You get what I'm saying? So it's like an invisible God. So what I had to come to terms with was that there was nobody outside of me that had control over my life. That's made me God of my life. And that's the same for everybody. But people are so weak that they don't want to admit it.
So you don't believe that there's something controlling what's going on around us and outside of us?
No. I do believe I'm the one who controls that with my mind.
Okay. I mean, I've heard that before. I'm not opposed to that perspective of things. But then in that instance, how do you feel like, so how do babies control what happens to them? That's what one would argue. If we're in control of our destiny and what goes on in our lives, how could a baby be in control of their life?
Very much so. In fact, the baby's the most in control. According to me, the babies are the greatest. The babies are the closest thing in God because they come straight from God.
Okay.
So if you want to study God, you got to study a baby. How does a baby make anything happen? You have kids?
No, they cry.
Okay. I have a lot of kids. So
okay. Yeah, I don't have any children, so please enlighten me.
Well, you gotta understand, baby girl. I don't know how old you are. I'm not gonna ask you because you're a beautiful woman, but I'm gonna be 40 in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I don't look. I'm very attractive, but I don't look it. But
you don't.
I'm going. Look at this gray. Look at this. I'm gonna be 40 in 2 weeks.
20-year-olds with gray, so gray doesn't make you old. Yeah.
But I don't look it. I'm living right.
All right. And so you told me, unfortunately, you just was in an incident recently. You were shot. How do you feel about gun violence today?
I love gun violence. I want more of it.
What?
But,
wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Okay. Explain this to me, please. Please
let me show you something. Let me show you something. You're gonna love this. Let me show you something. Look at my lighter. Look at my lighter, man. This is my lighter, baby girl. I love gun violence. I'm all about guns. I have big guns. I love guns.
Okay.
I'm a gun fanatic. So
now
I just want gun violence. I don't want gun violence in the hands of bitch niggas.
Okay. All right. So
bitch niggas with guns is why people are dying. Real niggas with guns keep everybody safe. Bitch niggas with guns is where the dumb shit happens.
Okay, so because we can't predict who's going to use the gun the right way. So how do you feel about gun control? Like, do you think we need stricter gun control, or
keep all the guns away from the bitch ass niggas, man. I'm telling you, no, don't keep it away from me. They want to keep it away from me. I'm on the GC gun offender list, so I can't have a gun, but I stay with guns. They ain't gonna stop that. Where are you from in DC?
Northwest Morton Street.
See, so you already know what it is. Well, it's 640. You already know what it is. You already know that's 640. I used to go to the black hole. I know what it is. I had a gun put on me at the black hole. I know you can't walk around no Morton Street with no strap. Are you kidding me?
One way in, one way out.
One way in, one way out. And the police is right at the end of the block. Why you gonna shut up Sherman Avenue? I know all about Morton Street, baby girl. I used to hustle on Morton Street.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm not opposed to guns, but I don't know what would stop the wrong people from having them. Are you familiar that the
People like me.
The 6-year-old girl got shot the other day here at home in DC, and they did a protest.
Yeah, I don't get the DC news no more. I'm in New York.
Oh, okay. Well, there was a 6-year-old girl that was shot. That was innocently a bystander of a gun war or something, and so they were protesting Wednesday against gun violence.
Well, why was the little girl outside? Why was the little girl outside? What was her mother and father? Why was she outside?
You know what? That is a very good question. But let's just say she was at the playground.
Okay, then that's a different story. So she where's she supposed to be? Okay, I thought it was like one of them situations where she wasn't supposed to be around.
I don't know exactly where she was, but you are right about that. But let's say she was, because people get shot all the time. Innocent bystanders get shot
anywhere.
In the car. So if you're for gun violence, what advice do you have to the youngins that are eager to handle guns?
They can't. They're not real niggas. You can't be a real nigga if you're not 40 years old. So nobody under 40 years old should have a gun legally.
Well, that's not fair.
No, it is fair because that's no. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why when you gotta do it that way. Think about cigarettes. Think about alcohol. What limit do they put on cigarettes and alcohol? Age. Why? Because there's things that are detrimental to yourself. And because they're detrimental to yourself, you have to be a certain age to be able to make that choice. You feel me? So when you turn 18, the government says, okay, you have the right to now go buy cancer sticks and put cancer in your lungs, which I do every day with my Newports. I smoke Newports like it's crack.
I was smoking cigarettes before I was of age to buy them, and I was able to get them very easily from the store without no ID or anything. So how can we control even with that?
You can't control. See, that's why I say it's God, because you cannot control another person. And that's the problem with people and religions and governments and all that. They're constantly trying to control people outside of themselves. And they don't realize that the real problem is within. So if everybody within themselves decided, okay, hey, we're going to use guns a certain way, we come into agreement. Like everybody agrees, you look up, the sky is blue. Everybody agrees. That's the only reason the sky is blue. If we didn't agree, then the sky wouldn't be blue. So we have certain agreements in civilized society. Like we agree that if a woman walks by, I'm not going to grab her ass. If I grab her ass, I'm a creep. You see what I'm saying? Or if I touch a kid that's underage, I'm a molester. Or if I shoot my gun, I'm a killer. You get what I'm saying? It's things that we agree on as a community. It's what sets the rules. So like when you're in the streets, you gotta go ahead.
What about music's influence on gun violence? Do you think music has an impact on the level of crime and gun violence that's going on right now?
Music is the absolute number one reason for the gun violence that's going on right now. And that's why I'm in music. I'm not in music to be famous. I don't perform. Fuck you. That was the only performance I ever done, the one where you met me.
Are you serious? I enjoyed your performance. You need to
after that day, I said, I'm never doing another performance. I'm tired of performances. It was tiring. First of all, I did a whole day at work. I did a whole long day at work. Let me tell you about that night. I was mad when I did my performance. I was heated because I did a whole long day at work, and I got there. The man told me to be there at 6 or 7 o'clock. That joint didn't even start till 11. I was in that motherfucking club from 6 to 11, waiting like it was go-go. I was like, man, what the fuck?
But your performance was memorable, though. So what about the people like me that want to see you perform again? Then what? We just gonna be waiting for eternity?
I mean, you got favors or something. We got to set it up with Zoom or something. It's COVID now. So I mean, you got to think about it like this. What do I get out of it? If I'm an independent artist, I get nothing from performing.
Wait, you get paid in royalties from performing. As long as you register your music, you're a registered artist. Shout out to Success. He's an advocate for artists, so he shows them how to actually get paid for performing. You gotta submit your set list.
I didn't even know that. Ooh, baby, you make me happy.
Mondays.
I do. No. I watch y'all. I don't watch the Mondays, but I'll be watching some of y'all stuff. That's why I got on because I like. Listen, let me tell you what it is. I got a lot of kids, but I got daughters. Okay, I got
Mhm.
sons, but I got daughters. And the thing I'm trying to do, because my firstborn is a daughter. She's 7. That's my firstborn.
Okay.
So she's the heir to my throne. That's why I look at it. So everything I built, like right now, my company is getting ready to be in the millions. But we building steadily. I've been building. Like I've been since you met me. I've been building. That's why I don't perform because I'm
Okay.
not a nigga that talks. I'm not a nigga that talk. I'm a nigga that actually lives this shit. You feel me? So when you met me, I was actually you met me in March. So I had just come home, and
You
then
just oh,
yeah,
wow.
I got out in 20. I got out because of COVID.
Okay.
But it was a little different. Because see what happened with my charge was assault with intent to kill, and so that's why I became a registered gun offender. 'Cause I used a gun in the thing. So I ran up, street shit. But basically, what happened was, so how much can I say? Damn, it's interesting because it's just recorded. But okay, let me just say this.
It is, and we're live, so on
Yeah,
YouTube. So
I see.
yeah.
I'm very illegal. I still sell drugs. I got drugs on me, baby girl. You know how much weed I got in here? I got goo gobs, man. I still
Ooh,
sell weed.
well, you need to
I
come
got
back
I
home.
got weapons. I kill niggas like if they come near my weed. You see what I'm saying? I got stacks, baby girl. I got ace for days. Ace for fucking days.
I
Ace for
mean,
days. Ace
well,
for days, baby girl. That's
well,
all I
no,
do is sell ace.
well, see, weed isn't drug anymore. Weed isn't drugs anymore.
It is. It
So,
never
no,
was. It never was to me.
so tell me about this this shooting incident, where you got shot. That doesn't make you want to get guns off the streets?
No, I'm gonna kill that nigga. That's I see. I can't say that, but
You're not. I
but
mean, I
anyway,
know you mean you're just joking.
I am for the police. For the police, I'm joking.
But no, no, really. So was that your first time getting shot?
Yes.
And what does okay, so I want to know what it feels like. Like I really do. I don't want to get shot though, but I want to know
It's
like
not. It's kind
what
of one of those things you have to go through it so you know what it feels like. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, baby girl. You're gonna have to get somebody to bust a gun at you, and
no,
you want to know what it feels like.
they said like it's like it feels like fire. And did you feel it
Nah,
initially? Did you
to me,
feel it?
I had a flesh one. You can't even see nothing, baby girl.
Oh, okay.
I look at my side. This is what I got. This is what I got. There's nothing.
Oh, okay.
It hit me. It hit me, but it kicked me. They fell me to the ground. It
Was it
didn't even enter
hot?
me.
Did you feel
Nah, it
any
tickled. To be
oh,
perfectly honest, it tickled. So what happened was I was telling so I play my music because I'm an artist. So what I am now, I stopped being an artist for a little while because I realized that it was better for me to be the DJ because
uh-huh.
being a DJ I control the music and I can just play everybody's stuff. I keep up on the latest music, keep up on the latest trends, and then I can slip my music in. Nobody even knows it's different than the normal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even knows it's not a commercial brand because I'm
Right.
a DJ. So they feel like I only play the best stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I keep that science. So every artist, my advice is, man, be a DJ, man. Control the music that's played around you. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? Don't be one of them niggas that only play your shit because nobody knows you, so nobody gives a fuck about your song. You feel me? But most independent artists, like most independent, I went through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Because independent artists love our own music. Like we love our shit. This is my boy. This is my boy right here. I can't say his name, but this is my motherfucking man right here. I be in his store every day in Harlem. If you're in
Hey,
this
how
store,
you doing?
if you go to 136 and Lenox, come to this man's store. It's called Exquisite Deli. I be here
Okay.
every day. I don't even come here. I come here to buy from the dude because I love the dude. He's the funniest Arab in the world.
Support.
This motherfucker like the Adam Sandler of Arabs. And I only call him an Arab to make fun of him.
Okay, so back to what happened. Like, I mean, you said it was
Yeah,
a flesh wound, it tickled, a gunshot tickled. Really? Like,
because
stop
it,
with
cause,
it.
cause it didn't hit me. You feel me? It didn't do nothing.
Okay. Okay.
So that's why I kind of hesitated. We said it the first time. I don't even consider this being shot. It just I had to go to the hospital for the lawsuit.
Were you bleeding?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the
So you
niggas
were
didn't know what they
fine.
were doing. Nigga, I only consider being shot because I'm from a lawsuit because the person that did it worked for the place that I went to. So I'm trying to sue the place for injuries. So I gotta say I was shot. But
Oh,
technically, I wouldn't. I wouldn't tell the streets I got shot.
okay. All right. So on with the next topic. So are you working? What are you working on now? Are you working? You got any upcoming music? Do you at
Oh yeah,
least
I
want
got a whole.
videos?
Now I got a whole clan, baby girl. I'm building a nation. That's what my email is. Pastor IU Nation. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a music artist per se. I'm building a world for my daughters and my children. So boom, look at my flyer. You got
Mhm.
Pastor IU at the top. That's my name, but now it's gonna be IU the shape. But I'm keeping my. I'm not.
Worldwide.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
consultation mostly. So I have three
Oh,
businesses. The first business is my music business, but you look and see what it does. It doesn't say music. What does it say?
productions,
No.
marketing.
There you go. So I use my music to market myself.
Okay.
See, it's different. Most artists market their music. I use my music to market me. I'm the prize. I'm the one you want to meet. I'm the one you want to date. I'm the one you want to talk to. I'm the one you want to meet. Not my music. My music is just tells you about me, like what you just said. My music drew you to me. It didn't.
Right.
I didn't draw you to my music.
Yeah.
And now we're
Well,
building. I call this building. You feel me? This is so now we're building. We talk about multiple subjects. You feel me? You're a very intelligent sister. I'm a very intelligent brother. So that came out of my music. You
okay.
feel me? And so now I'm on your radio show, but my music is not playing. I'm talking. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm showing you my business. So that's marketing. Because if I didn't have my music, you wouldn't be talking to me right now.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
It's the truth.
unless I met you somewhere, but you're right. So spiritual
But where would we have
development.
met? Where we have met? Where we gonna meet? It was COVID. We was lucky to meet the time we did. We didn't meet it then. We were never gonna meet.
you,
Cause remember,
yeah.
it was like COVID the next day. I think it was like COVID. It was like the next day. No, it was seriously because I
You
went
know,
to
you're
work, but I
right.
didn't go to work the end of that week. I didn't finish out the week. They sent me home because of COVID
Yeah,
that week.
should definitely shut down that week. So spiritual development. Tell me a little bit more about that. Like,
So since I'm an official pastor, I have an incorporated church. It's actually incorporated. It has the EIN number and everything. So
okay,
Faith with Works Church, because there's a quote in the Bible that says faith without works is dead. And I read that in the jail, and it really stuck with me. That faith without works is dead. You feel me? And what that means is that's what I mean about being a God. Like you, okay? Let's look at you, and I'll prove it with you. I only prove it myself. I'm looking at the background of your video. I see Boss Biz Radio. Who is Boss Biz Radio or Entertainment? Boss Biz Entertainment. Who is that?
me.
Right. And you get what I'm saying? So you,
I
so
know
so,
it's
so
me. I take it everywhere I go.
but guess what? Before you came along, there wasn't a Boss Biz Entertainment.
Right.
Or at least if there was, it wasn't like what you do. So
No.
you created something. You created something that wasn't here before. So that makes you a god. Because
I've heard.
Boss Biz Entertainment is your creation.
You're right.
So as it relates to Boss Biz Entertainment, you are God. Because don't shit happen in Boss Biz Entertainment without your say so, right?
Right. Pretty much.
There you go. So so
Pretty
don't worry
much.
about being God. So don't worry about being God in the universe. Somebody already got that job. Me. Worry about being God of that Boss Biz Entertainment, and you will build that. You'll be a millionaire because your brand is beautiful. I'll be watching your show. I'll be laughing like shit, man. You and that other girl, whoever that other girl is, y'all be have me dying, man. I don't know where she at, but that
Yeah.
other girl be that the other girl. I don't know. I don't be knowing it. I'll be watching in and out because I'll be doing things. So
Mhm.
I'll be dying laughing when I watch y'all. Because you got a brand. You got something that attractive. It's something that makes me want to tune in.
So, how could one seek help with spiritual development from you? Like, how could, or what are some examples and like what someone would be that you can help that they might be looking for when it comes to spiritual development?
So another part of my story I didn't reveal was that I used to actually be a barred attorney. I went to law school and everything.
Okay.
I went to Howard University. So I'm not just a thug. I'm a smart motherfucker.
Oh
So
shit.
you know, yeah,
Hold on.
I was a lawyer. I was a lawyer for 5 years. 2009 to 2014, I had my own office in New York. That's why I moved to New York because I got a job at Sullivan and Cromwell, the biggest law firm in the country, and it's based in 125 Broad Street in Lower Manhattan. So I moved
Okay.
up here to work that job at when I was 26, and
Mhm.
I was making I think like 200,000 a year. I was a single brother. I look as good as I look, and I was built, and I had nothing but money, and I lived in Harlem. Imagine how much pussy, money, and weed I got all day. That's why I love New York. That's why I
Too
didn't
much.
leave. I
Too
got too
much.
much. At 26, I was making
Mm.
$200,000. I was a Southeast nigga in New York City. Come on, man. My paycheck was 6,000 every 2 weeks. Come on, man. I was
So
26. Can you
so
imagine that?
with you reaching those heights, how do you feel about oppression? Like, do you believe that oppression is a myth?
Yeah, I'm with Kanye. Slavery's a choice, baby. Slavery's a choice
Okay.
because I'm not a slave. I've never been a slave. Never been
Okay.
a slave. Can't be nobody's
So,
slave. I'll
so
kill
you
whoever try to make me a
believe
slave.
so you believe a black man can do and reach any height that he wants to reach, and no one's holding him back or holding him down but himself.
No, there's no such thing as a black man. That's a creation. I'm talking about God. See, the
God.
people that have melanin, the people that have melanin are the gods. It's in the
Okay.
Bible. The
Okay.
sons of God came down and made it with the daughters of men. What that refers to is black, so-called black men dealing with white women
Mm.
because we created white people to be our
I
slaves,
did. I
but
did
they flipped it.
hear. I did hear that we are like the only race that can create every color of a child.
But that's true. That's true. My penis right now, you can get anything out of it. You can get anything you want. Take my penis, baby girl. You do anything you want with it. Do anything you want with it. Because
Okay.
number one, I'm an Asiatic man. So the part about me is that I have in my DNA the ability to create any race of people. If I
Mm,
have sex with a white girl, I'm gonna have light skinned kids. If I have
mm.
sex with you or somebody like that look like you, I'm gonna have dark skinned kids. If I have sex with a Spanish girl, I'm gonna have Spanish looking kids. If I have sex with an Asian girl, I'm gonna have Asian looking kids. You feel me? It's just a matter of who I choose to deal with.
So if you don't believe
Can you
there's
hear me?
oppression, yeah, if you don't believe there's oppression, um, why why do you feel like
No, no, no,
there's
no, 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 no. I didn't say I didn't believe there's oppression. There's definitely oppression because there's
okay?
people trying to oppress other people. Yeah, but I'm saying if you get oppressed, it's your choice. Can't nobody press my ass. You try to press me, I'll shoot you. Simple. It's not even a question. I'll shoot the shit out you.
He's
Shoot
just
the fuck out
joking.
you. And smoke a blunt after. What are you talking about? Ain't nobody gonna suppress me. I'm Southeast. How the fuck you gonna press me? Like I told niggas, I said that Floyd shit could have never flown in motherfucking Good Hope Road. They would have killed that motherfucker. It was the Minnesota niggas that was soft. Let him die. That would have never happened in Good Hope. Ask any nigga on there, would have shot the police. Fuck are you talking about?
So
You better get the fuck
that
off his
that
neck, nigga. If you go to
that
DC
was
jail
gonna
right now, the CO do not run that jail.
that was gonna be my next question. Like, how do you feel about black on black crime? A lot of people get upset and rally and protest when we're killed by other races, but nobody does anything
So
when we
there's no
kill each other.
oppression for us even. I live like a king in jail. Sometimes I'd rather be in jail than out.
Wait, what? Hold on. You said sometimes you'd
Yeah, my
rather
bad.
be.
I went outside.
You said sometimes you'd rather be in
Go ahead.
there than out here.
Yeah, I was just in jail for 3 days, Sunday to Tuesday, voluntarily.
Voluntarily? Like,
I
did
was
you
in
go to
Brooklyn.
the beach?
I was nah because I had to beat the brakes off a nigga, man. I had to beat the fuck out of nigga, man. I had to beat his ass. And they locked me up. The nigga hit me first. Then he took my radio. He told me to turn my radio down. I said, well, if I'm going to turn my radio down, you got to suck my dick. He said, what? Who you talking to? I said, I'm talking to you, nigga. You talk to me. He goes back, like he goes somewhere. He goes upstairs where we was at a hotel. So he goes up to his room and comes back down 5 minutes later. Come outside this fight. I'm like, nigga, why did you go upstairs? Suck my dick inside. So then the nigga was trying to get me to come outside. So then he come in and steal me in the face. It's security there. They don't do nothing. So I'm like, okay, dude, you still steal me in the face. So that's an assault. So the police come. You don't want to go to jail, right? But I didn't know they got a law in New York called cross assault. So even if somebody assaults you, you still can't whip their ass. Because the nigga hit me and then took my radio and threw it at my head and hit me up my head and broke on the ground. I came back with a broom and mollywopped that nigga. Mollywopped his ass.
Cross
hit him with a broom.
assault?
Yeah. Then they came and talking about they gonna locking me up because I hit him back. I said, what type of shit is that?
See.
Then the nigga was like, he want to press charges. That's why he but he's like, if you drop the charges, I'm gonna drop the charges. I said, nah, nigga, we both doing this motherfucking bid. Fuck you. So they locked him up too.
Okay, good.
But I had to go to jail with him, or else so basically, if I had said no, drop everything, then they would have dropped it and left. But I said, nah, nigga, you going to jail, so I'm gonna go to jail with you.
Yeah.
So I spent 3 days in jail.
I've been thinking about this question for a few days, and I just wanted to know, what other people thought about it, and do you think there is any good reason to take someone's life?
What? Of course. Rapos, pervos, molestos, all them niggas, man. Murdered them. What are you talking about? I murdered them. What do you think it is? I went to jail.
My follow-up question is next to that is,
who do you think I was trying to kill?
Have you ever
lost? What are you about to say?
Have you ever lost someone that was really extremely close to you?
No, I don't let people get. Actually, I did. My mother just died.
To someone taking their life.
To somebody else taking their life? I don't have people that's close to me. Even my niggas are not close to me. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't like Money Black Yosa. I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody. I don't have no friends. Fuck them. So I never had nobody close to me.
Okay. So the reason
listen. My last 3 girlfriends all got restraining orders on me.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Active. Before I get there, the reason I asked, is there any good reason to take someone's life? And if you've ever had someone close to you be taken from you by someone else, is because I think the two kind of correlates. I think if you've lost someone really close to you and you understand that pain, you, no matter what someone do, like it gotta like, if you got to be a heartless person to not think how that would impact the people in their lives that didn't do nothing to you. So like, for instance, if someone, for instance, raped me or whatever, which has never happened, and I go and I kill that person, like I could have, like that, the loss that family is going to experience, I think it would be far worse than something like that, because it's not like I'm dead or anything. So it's hard to kind of correlate the two, but I just kind of wanted to give you an example on why I asked that. Now, these restraining orders and these women, are you currently dating? No.
Not right now. I haven't found a woman that I want yet.
What's your sign?
I haven't found a woman that I want. Leo, I'm August 4th is my birthday.
Okay.
I'll be 40 August 4th.
Ooh, okay. You be 21 August 4th. Okay, I hear you. So I don't want to ask you why these restraining orders exist, but I'll tell you. Why not? I'll tell you. It's all. It can be looked up. It's on Google. I mean, come on. So I mean, for me, because I carry guns. So every time I come around my women with guns, they call the police. Well,
it's all guns. I've never hit a woman in my life. Never hit a woman in my life.
But okay, and
never. No, no, no. None of my women can ever say I hit him. My ex-wife, I was married for 6 years. Never even raised my voice at her until she cheated on me. Then I bought a gun to her job and threatened to kill her. That's why I went to jail for 6 months.
Okay, so what is it about jail? Like, because most people look at jail like somewhere that's like extreme punishment. How do you continue to visit such a place?
That's where my niggas is at. My real niggas is in jail. The bitch niggas is out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, let me tell you something. I did a bid, man. Okay, 2 years. Okay, I saw a lot of shit. I saw crazy shit. I saw police beat niggas up. I saw police stab niggas up. I saw niggas stab police up. I saw niggas turn into women. I saw niggas sucking dick. I saw niggas getting fucked in the ass. I saw all kinds of shit. Okay? And people be acting like niggas be getting raped in jail. Nah, them niggas be doing that shit voluntarily, man. Niggas ain't getting raped in jail like that, for real. Niggas
What do
doing that
you
shit
mean?
voluntarily.
What do you mean voluntarily? Like they eventually just give in?
Because niggas gotta fuck. That's what women don't understand. It's like we actually have to fuck. Like it's part of our DNA. Like we got to release this shit, or else we're gonna go crazy. So when you in jail, you don't have who you release. How are you gonna release it when you in jail? How do you release it? Nobody thinks about that.
Your hand and lotion.
But how fuck you doing 2 years? You gonna do jack off for 2 years? And you used to getting pussy? Nah, not when there's a bitch nigga right there saying I'll suck your dick.
What about 10 years?
These niggas is all faggots who do long bids. It's very rare. If a nigga did a long bid, he more than likely, at least, I've talked to niggas. I'm the pastor to the streets. So niggas tell me. You know what I'm saying? I was molested by a man. I'm not afraid to talk that shit. But when I went to jail, I never did no gay shit. I don't do gay shit, period. But I was molested by a man. A man tried to stick his dick in me. You know what I'm saying? A man was sucking my dick when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? That shit fuck with you. But see, a lot of these niggas are too bitch made to really admit that shit and really deal with I had to go to a therapist for that shit. You know, I couldn't just deal with that shit and say, oh, I'm good because I'm a nigga. I'm a real nigga. Nah, I had issues. You know what I'm saying? There was a part of my life where I didn't know if I was gay or straight, even though I don't have any attraction to men. But because of the fact, yeah, I have no attraction. I look at a man and I want to shoot him. But I look at a woman like you, like I look at you. I don't understand how niggas can be gay and there's women like you in the world. I don't understand it. Like how did, like me, I don't know I don't know your situation, but I'm just saying you're a beautiful woman. So when I see you, I'm attracted automatically. It's not even nothing that you have to do. Like that's why women, when we say like, how do you in the street or this, y'all be taking it the wrong way. It's just niggas be happy to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like you make our day. You feel me? Like a woman with a big old ass walk by, it's like you made our day, and everybody, oh man, you see her, oh my god, oh damn, bro, oh my god, bro, you see, oh my god, mommy, you look so, oh my god, we talk about you for 15 minutes after you left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But women don't understand that. They think we try to like degrade you. Nah, that has nothing. It's a privilege. Like I don't understand why women are not happy when dudes do that. Cause like, why did you wear that tight dress? Why did you wear it? You didn't wear it to be because the tight dress is more comfortable. You wore it because you want people to look at you.
Yeah.
You feel me? You look at your figure because a woman's figure is the most beautiful thing on the earth.
Yeah.
The black woman's figure is the most beautiful thing on the earth. And I want to have I want your opinion on something I've been thinking about too. I've been asking this question for women for a while. And this is why I'm not dating. Because women don't understand what I'm talking about when I say what I'm about to say. Okay. I hope you do. I told women, I said, look, the first thing I look at a woman is not her ass or her titties. I want to understand what kind of mind I'm going to be talking to for the rest of my life. What kind of mind will I be invested in for the rest of my life? What kind of mind will my children take on for the rest? What kind of mind? Because you can have all the fat ass in the world, but if you got a stupid mind, I'll probably end up shooting you or you get in a restraining order on me. Because we're going to come to a point where my wisdom is going to get too much for your dumbness, and I'm going to have to do something to you. So I'd rather just deal like I'm going to tell you, and this is what I was going to ask you. My baseline, if you want to deal with me, you got to have a business as a woman before I even look at your ass. You don't have a
Okay.
business, I don't give a fuck what you look like. You look like Beyonce. And I love
Mm.
Beyonce. I love Beyonce. I want everything to do with Beyonce. I want everything to do with her. Everything to
Mm,
do with her. But if she don't have a business, fuck her. Fuck is
mm,
you doing? You had a job, get the fuck out my face. That means you can't talk to me. I can't talk to you about payroll expenses. I can't
mm.
talk to you about EIN numbers. I can't talk to you about stock options. I can't talk to you about building my business and expanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a break over with my girl because she got mad I moved to New York. I said, bitch, I'm trying to get rich. The fuck is wrong with you? You should have followed me up here. You want to stay in fucking DC. Bitch, then leave me alone. And she was mad because she held me down for 2 years in jail. Like I'm supposed to stay with her because she held me down for 2 years in jail. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. You're supposed to do that. If you didn't do that, I would have killed you. You feel me? So she got like I owed her something. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Are you familiar with Kevin Samuels?
Kevin Samuels. I heard it. I
Yeah.
recognize the name.
Yeah, he's the guy that's been basically they say he's been bashing women who call in asking for relationship advice, and he believes that a woman need more than looks to keep a six-figure man. And you mentioned you was
Exactly.
big bucks
Exactly. The truth.
before.
I'm a six-figure man. I don't need no broke bitch. What the fuck am I
I'm
doing with a
just
broke
saying,
bitch?
but
But give her money.
if Beyonce said, she was single and available and she just wanted to look cute and get married, would you take care of her for the rest
Yeah,
of your
but
life?
Beyonce's a
Without
billionaire.
no
I'll do anything for.
business, without any of the
Beyonce
stuff
can't do
that
shit
she
for me.
has.
Beyonce can't do shit. I can't do nothing with ass but fuck it and bust on it. I can't do nothing with ass. But with a business and a mind, I can make money.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't believe in pimping, so I'm not gonna pimp you for money. I don't believe
Mm,
in pimping. I believe pimps are rapos to me. I kill them.
okay, okay. So you had another business on your flyer. We talked about the spiritual development. We talked about
Yes,
the
the most
and
important business.
what is that? Real property acquisition. Now tell me more about that.
That's
Diaspora
my
development.
business. That's diaspora development. Diaspora means it's like when they talk about a diaspora, it's like a group of people that spread out across the world.
Okay.
So I call it the black diaspora, but it's more than that because I also believe in. Hold on, somebody trying to call me while I'm on the phone with you. I'm about to shoot them, man. I'm on an interview, man.
You gonna shoot
What is wrong with this
everybody.
nigga, man?
You gonna shoot
And it's
everybody.
anonymous. How you gonna call me anonymous? Probably somebody listen to this show. Want to interrupt my shit? Fuck that. I don't answer no anonymous call. Then you better reveal yourself. So anyway,
So,
um, yeah. So basically, my real property. I'm a real estate broker. So
okay.
I find apartments for homeless people for free.
Mm.
Hmm.
Are
I
you
get homeless
helping them
people free apartments.
squat? Are you like the
No, no, no,
house
no, 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 no.
finder squatters?
No, what I'm doing is actually I'm using government programs to get them in. Right now in New
Oh.
York City, they call a hotel shelter program.
Uh-huh.
So basically, if you say you have COVID, they'll give you free 14-day stay in a hotel. So what I do is I got a hookup in Harlem Hospital with a doctor who will say you got COVID. I give it to
Mhm.
niggas, and they get free hotel rooms.
So what happens after the 14 days? Like what?
Then you get moved into a program. They got different shelters around New York City. So then you get into a program, you get into the shelter system, then you get a voucher like in DC, but the DC voucher takes for years. NYC, you
Yeah.
can get a voucher in a few days. You can get a voucher in a few days. I'll be like, niggas, why are you homeless in DC? Get your ass in New York. Because I was homeless in DC when I came home. I was at 1321 Children's Street, right in the Northeast, over there by Trinidad, sleeping in that
Mm.
shelter right there for weeks when I came home. So I know what it is.
So
Then God bless me.
why do you feel some people rather sleep on the street than sleep in the shelter? Because that's a question I've always had.
Because the shelter's like jail. I figured it out. Because I asked the same question before I was homeless.
Mhm.
Like, why would you ever want to be homeless and not sleep in a shelter? But the shelter is worse than jail. Niggas steal, niggas kill, niggas rob, niggas do everything. I just robbed a nigga in the shelter 2 days ago. Got it for no seriously, I'm real life. I got it for $1,100. $1,100. Came up. Where do you think I got all that weed? Why do you got so much weed? I robbed a weed man.
Come
You think
on
I'm
now.
lying? You think I'm lying?
Allegedly.
I'll show you. Allegedly, excuse me,
No.
because yeah, allegedly, I got his ass. How you think I got all that weed? I don't sell. I don't grow weed. I got his ass for the weed. That's what I'm saying. I live illegal right now. I got
Is
K2, I got
is
hard, I
that
got soft.
fair? Is that fair to one who really probably spent their last on trying to get snatched away? A day's worth of work? Is it
You said is that
fair?
fair?
Yes. Is
The,
it
Bi- the
fair?
the Bible said the riches of the wicked are laid up for the just. So whenever I rob a nigga, I be like, the riches of the wicked are laid up for the just. So you did all that work hustling that weed, got that 1100 for me to lay up and get that motherfucker right up off in 2 seconds with this
Oh, the
motherfucking
riches of
glamour.
the wicked. Okay.
Is that the way it's in the
Okay.
Bible? It said the riches of the wicked are laid up for the just. That means that God will take a wicked person will go out there and work all that money and get millions of dollars, and then God will do something and transfer it right to a righteous person like me. So that's what God did. That man went out there and sold all that weed, did all that thing, made $1,100, had all that weed, and God said, "Oh, get that nigga." And I got him. I got him. Trust me, I got him. Got his
Okay.
ass. My bank got a stack. Man, I'm out here. I'm out here giving money. I just gave a nigga. I asked a nigga, "How old are you?" The nigga said 62. 62. I gave him $62. I'm not capping. Because
Okay.
it was not my money. It's not my money. I'm not going to spend it on myself. I'm gonna give it to the people. I'm Robin Hood. I give
As
one
you
nigga $50. I give another. I'm gonna give random people in the street $50. Here, take this shit.
mm,
I'm giving niggas whole. The niggas asking for a cigarette. I'm giving them a fucking Newport box. You feel me? They ask me for one cigarette. Here go the box, nigga. They're like, what? What are you doing?
mm.
I'm the realest nigga out here. I don't need money. I just take it. I don't need it. I take it from
So
you.
before you were incarcerated, well, before you went to jail, because I hate saying the word incarcerated, even though that's what it is. Were you living in New York or were you here home?
I was in both places. I was in between DC, New York, and Baltimore.
Okay. Okay.
So I had places on all three spots.
Now, with all the experiences that you've been through, and the life that you live, what advice would you give to the youngins,
No
the
advice.
young men?
No advice. No advice. I don't give nobody advice. No, I don't give
You
nobody advice.
don't have any words
I'm
of wisdom to leave behind?
nah. I'm God. So if I give you advice, you're gonna use it to kill me. I'm gonna shoot you first. Nah, I don't give no advice. You gotta watch me. That's the advice. Watch
Do
me.
you
Watch
have
how I move.
okay? So, do you have any sons or all daughters?
I got one son, my junior.
Okay. So, how would you advise him to live his life, or with all the experiences that you have, what would you advise him like to maneuver through life? What would be some advice?
I
Like,
don't
hey,
I don't advise my son. I don't advise my son of nothing. My son is 5 years old. He's my junior.
so
Okay.
you got to live
That
to
mother
is what you're.
that dude is 5 years old. He got kicked out of preschool at 3 for fighting the teachers. They said they don't want him back at the preschool. So and then I'm not with my kids every day. They with their mothers. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm not there every day to see what's going on. But
Mm,
my son basically was fighting the teachers because they kept putting him next to somebody he didn't like. Okay? He's 3 years old. He don't know how to process that. So he didn't like this kid, and he looks at me, he sees how I operate, and he sees how I operate. So he wants to fight. When he sees me, Daddy, let's fight. You know what I'm saying? But fighting is not fighting to him. Fighting is playing to him. He's 3 years
oh,
old. You get what
mhm.
I'm saying? So when he's fighting, he thinks he's playing because he watches Teo the truck. He watches all that shit on all them cartoons. So he wants to beat him. You get what I'm saying? I know me 'cause I know my son. So I watch him and see they come out. They can't control him. He always they don't listen to nobody. He take the food, throws on the ground. Da 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 da. They can't control him. They say he's definitely your son. We can't control him. I say, but guess what? When Daddy steps in the motherfucking room, all that shit stops. I say, nigga, get your ass over here. Sit right next to me. He runs to me. Daddy, let's fight. But see what I do, I fight him. And I fight him like
Mm.
a real man. I fight him like this, straight up. He's 3 years old, 4 years old. I've been fighting him like that since he was 3. So I like we slap box. Me and my son slap box. And he's
Oh, I
5 years
used to.
old.
My
But
cousins
you
used.
remember back in the day, we used to slap off all the time.
They used to slap the shit out of me for no reason. I grew with all boys, and my cousins used to just.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh,
yeah, yeah.
I gotta learn how to, So yeah, I used to
That
hate
was
that.
see, but that's why we do that to our sisters, because we want you to know. We don't. You guys standing toe to toe. Because we might not be there when the nigga try to beat your ass.
You
You feel
gotta
me?
be
Niggas gonna beat
ready.
your ass. You gotta be ready.
Yeah,
Because we gonna kill that nigga. So you better be ready. You better have him. We gonna kill him.
that
You feel me?
definitely.
He touch our sister. Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
Man, I
definitely.
just say, listen. Last night I just saved the nigga's life. Let me tell you what happened. I was on 125th and Lenox. Okay, that's the hot spot for the drug in Harlem.
Yeah.
Hot spot. That's where you get everything you need.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the main nigga that do that is my nigga. Okay,
Mhm.
my nigga. Like we gonna talk about. I ain't gonna tell you name nothing. But the main nigga is my nigga. Not that
Hmm.
I'm like not that I'm some kind of gangster, but I fuck with people. I sell
Yeah.
speakers. I go around the town playing my music and selling speakers. So I done sold him like 4 speakers. You feel me? So he fuck with me hard. Every time he see me, oh, I need another speaker. So
Yeah.
I'm out there with him talking about speakers. Now this is the main nigga pushing weight, right?
Hmm.
He got everybody on there that's selling is selling for him.
Okay.
Everybody over there is packing
Mm.
because they blood gang over here. And I know I ain't gonna do too much, but I always have my red, so I ain't gonna say
Oh,
too much about that. I always wear
that's
my red. I never put my flag down, baby girl.
ooh,
Never put my flag down. Never put my
okay.
flag down. Never put my
Okay.
flag down. Got red everywhere, baby girl. Drinking a whole red. I'm seen with red every day.
Okay.
Got it in my mouth. Look at this shit, baby. Red, gold, and green. I don't play no game. But I don't bang no more because I'm already 40. What the fuck am I out here banging with these dumb niggas? So
Yeah.
the thing about it was the nigga was some random dumb motherfucker popping off like he was this big tough guy to my man.
Okay.
And my man is sitting there analyzing like, cause he's a smart dude.
Mhm.
And you talk about how about you don't want to take somebody's life because the family's pain and all that. He wasn't analyzing it like that. He didn't give a fuck about that dude's family. That nigga was gonna get murdered. But he said because the dude was like, dude, the dude thought he was talking to nobody. So the dude was saying stuff like, man, we can handle this right here. We can do whatever. I'm a goon. And then the dude was like, hold up, I got goons right next to you, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? You a goon. I'm a goon, and you got goons next to you. But he
Mm.
didn't know. He didn't know this dude was really a goon. This is why I say about gun violence. You got bench ass niggas. That's why niggas is getting laid low. That nigga was gonna get laid low. But I told that nigga, I said, man, do you really want to go through a murder trial? He was like, nah. So just let that nigga. I said, let that nigga pop off and think he think gangster, and you be the real gangster. Let that nigga shoot his. I call it shooting movies. I said, let them niggas shoot movies because they don't really do it. So they can see when I say I'm gonna kill somebody or I'm gonna shoot somebody, it's because I actually done it before. You feel me? So when I say it, it's a fear factor that comes with it because it's something that I've done. It's nothing I'm talking about. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So if I say I'm gonna shoot you, that's why I got restraining orders on all my women because they think I'm really gonna shoot them. I might not shoot them. I may not shoot them. But the
Mm.
thing about it is, I say that because I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody. So it keeps people away from me. Even I'm saying this in a public motherfucking deli. Niggas have
Mm.
been avoiding me walking out the door. They don't even want to. They don't even want to look at me. They look down when they see me, and I like it that way. That's why I talk like that. And more
Yeah.
niggas need to start talking like that. And more niggas need to start busting that gun. More niggas need to start killing niggas, man. Tired of this. There's too many niggas around. That's what COVID was.
No,
COVID
it's
was population
not.
control.
It is not too
It's
many.
way too many niggas.
No,
Everywhere
it's
I go, I
not.
see niggas.
We
I see
need
way too many niggas in the world.
redirection. We need
No,
redirection for these youngins. Everybody shouldn't be on the street. How are we going to grow as a people if we not raising doctors and lawyers and police officers and attorneys? Like, we're raising killers. We're going to be extinct in the next
no, 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 no,
20
no, no,
years.
no, 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 no. We're not raising killers. The music is raised. I was gonna say that. It's the music. Think about it. Because most niggas don't do what I do. That's what you gotta understand. But if you listen to rap, you will think all these niggas out here do that. You get what I'm
But
saying? But
but
in the real
rap
world,
has
it's only
always
very few.
rap has always been full of violence. I mean, but there's a hike in the killing now. So I'm trying to figure out.
Not in the 80s. Not in the 80s. There was no violence in rap in the 80s or the early 90s. Violence didn't come to you really had like people like, not even Big Daddy Kane, but you had people who was like the first gangster rap. NWA wasn't killing nothing. They weren't killing nothing. Who was Eazy killing? They just was talking about it. But see, they was talking about their life though. Eazy-E did that, but he got out of that when he made money. So he was just talking about his, like, if you ever listen to the song Real Motherfucking G's, it sums it up. It's the best when it comes to gangster rap. It talks about real gangster shit. It's called Real Motherfucking. You should play it. I only want to play my music. Play that fucking song. Real Motherfucking G's by Eazy-E. I play that shit maybe once a day. Okay. That's one of the realest songs you'll ever hear. Because that nigga lay it down. Because they talk about Dr. Dre and Snoop. Because Dr. Dre was a studio gangster.
Yeah, he was going on both. I just heard it a couple of weeks ago. I was playing YouTube and I was playing mostly NWA, but it was all Eazy-E. It was like talking about what he's been going through, and most of his old songs came on this. A lot that I haven't heard, and I heard this. I'm like, is he talking about Snoop? Is he talking about Dre? He was going on everybody in there. Yeah.
They were going on him. Yeah. They were going on death row. They son death row. They carried death row. Carried them.
And OG something. What the hell
is it? And whoever the OG. Look, let me tell you, Dr. Dre ended that nigga's career when he got big because the nigga he bodied Dr. Dre on that song because that nigga only had one song. The dude who rapped, the one you talking about, OG whoever. Yeah. That was his only song. That was his only song because Dr. Dre blackballed him in the industry because of that verse.
Because he's always on Vlad BG Knockout. I think that's his name.
Yeah. That's his name. Yeah, that's his name. You're right. But he bodied that because you know what he said? He said you mastered the mentality. He said all you did was master the mentality of niggas from Watts. He said you mastered the slang and the bang and the mental of niggas from Watts and Compton and South Central. It was like, all you did was just learn how we talk. You're not a real gangster.
Yep. I was like, oh,
he bodied him. Bodied him.
Yeah. So do you think music should be censored now?
Nothing to be censored now. There's nothing common anymore. Nothing should be censored. I had a woman tell me yesterday to stop cursing in front of her kids. I said, them little motherfuckers be cursing in 5 years. What are you talking about, baby girl? Don't talk to me anymore.
See, I don't like cursing in front of kids either, though. I don't like cursing or smoking in front of children.
Dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Let me tell you why. Because them little niggas is smoking and cursing at 8. So you're not stopping nothing by doing that. You're not stopping nothing. You just think you are. You're not stopping nothing. Them niggas is out here cursing. You ever heard a pack of 8 or 9-year-olds talk in his hood? Them niggas that say, man, fuck you.
Okay, so what I would say is I don't think I would have been smoking cigarettes if I didn't see my mom and my dad smoking them. Because I started smoking cigarettes at 7. So
I started smoking cigarettes at 17. So my mother and daddy did smoke. That just delayed me 10 years. Because they didn't smoke. It just delayed me 10 years from smoking myself. I smoke every day. I smoke all day. Every day. I'm about to smoke a blunt right now. I'm going to come bit hype. I haven't smoked this blunt. Yeah. I'm dying to smoke this blunt. It's only a vibe. Straight vibe.
So what's next for you, Pat? IU to Shake.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hey, look, I got a song coming out called Shake What Your Mama Gave You. But it's gonna be spelled like how my shake is spelled. They were like, what? Shake What Your Mama Gave You. So I got that coming out. I got a mixtape coming out. 53 Self Productions is actually getting rebranded. So that's really why I did this interview, because I want to rebrand myself. Like I said, now no more Pastor IU to Shake. I got 53cell.com. I got aperfectgal.com. Those are my websites. Okay. So with 53cell.com, I sell speakers, I sell mixing and mastering services, I sell beats, and I sell my music. So if you go on 53cell.com, you'll see my YouTube channel, my Instagram page, my music, all my albums. I just did a mixtape on April 9th to honor DMX dying, because DMX is one of my favorite artists. So I got a whole album on Spotify, a mixtape dedicated to DMX. I got my own 15 full-length studio album. I got a EP that I did, and I got a new Spanish artist called Almighty Supremo about to come out. He only speaks Spanish, but I put him on like drill beats and hard beats, and the nigga sounds like Drake, but he sounds like a gangster version of Drake. Like the nigga just did a bid for a body, and he's 27. So I only deal with the realest nigga. I don't deal with no bitch nigga. So all my artists are jail niggas. All my dogs are killers, but real niggas that do that. So that's why I say only I can be on camera. I can't even put my artists on camera. They don't want to be on camera. I got artists that don't want to be on camera. Crazy shit. One of my artists, one of my main beat. I don't know if you heard the news in New York. My main beat producer, his name was Rock Prince. He was from Brooklyn because I'm based in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So this nigga ended up stabbing a police officer with a crack bottle, and he's looking at like 50 years in jail. My main beat dude, he just did that shit on Sunday. He got locked up with me, but I got out. He's still in that motherfucker. And then when I was in there, the NYPD was fucking him up because he stabbed up a cop. The cop was damn near dead with brain damage. So they in there beating the fuck out of him every day. So I'm in there protecting him from the police. While I was in there, and I had to protect him. Think about that. Real live, I had to protect him from the police. I was telling the police that I will kill you if you touch that man. They were like, you will not kill her. They said, you want to get another charge? I said, I'll catch a killing charge. I'll catch a homicide charge. I'll catch a George Floyd charge and beat it. I'm a lawyer. That's what fucks them up. When I say I'm a lawyer too, and I'm talking to the police that disrespectfully, like I actually pissed on a police officer who was trying to fuck him up. The police officer was right outside my door. He was about to go in there and beat him up again. I pissed on the officer's leg. He tried to give me assault on the officer. I said, no, I needed to piss. Mad as shit. Mad as a motherfucker, man. That officer was mad as shit.
Oh,
I didn't give a fuck.
Gosh.
That happened on Monday. That was this Monday I did that shit.
Wow.
I don't cap.
So if we want to see you at You the Shank, how do we find you? Where
gotta come to New York. Gotta come to Brooklyn. Gotta come to Brooklyn. I'm on a run. I'm on a low, baby girl. I don't want nobody to know where I'm at. I only told you because you're cool.
Okay. All right. So I mean, but what about for business? Like,
what?
If someone needs seeking spiritual development, they just hit you online.
You get the fuck out. No, you get the fuck out. Who the fuck are you talking to, bro? Who the fuck are you talking to? I'm not going. Call the police, bitch. This is my store. I run it. I'm gonna take everything out of here before I leave. I'm gonna take all this shit, motherfucker. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, bro? Take all this shit. What did you think you're talking to, man? Now I'm taking from you. In your store, I'm taking from you, bitch. I'm gonna rob this store. Give me all the money, nigga. Give me all the money, nigga. Huh? What you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? I'm on camera, bitch. What you gonna do?
I have customer.
Wait, no, you have shit. What are you talking to?
I call your brother.
Call your brother, bitch. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, nigga?
Bro.
Shut the fuck up around me. Excuse me, lady. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I want you to, where can people follow you at? You gave us your website, so we need your Instagram and your Facebook.
Oh, at Pastor AYU.
Okay. And your music's on Spotify,
YouTube, Apple Music, Deezer, Pandora, everything.
I want to definitely thank you so much for coming on our show today.
Call the police. This bitch can call the police.
Is there anything?
Look at this shit. What's up?
I'm sorry that you got to go through that right now. Is there anything you want to shout out before you go?
53cell.com.
53cell.com.
Tell everybody go to 53cell.com.
53cell.com. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. For just let your people know, anybody that missed it, the interview will definitely be on Spotify and YouTube. And I want to thank you again for your support, and thank you so much for your time today. Can you hear me?
Okay, thank you, baby girl. And anytime you want me to come on, I'm gonna come on. Okay.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Stay blessed and stay safe out there, please. And stay dangerous. Peace and love, brother.
Look, I just took this shit for the nigga store, man. Fuck that. Fuck the police.
But definitely,
Look at this. Right there, brand new. Fuck that nigga, man. This is what we do in DC. We take, nigga. You think this is that nigga out in New York? I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm on some Southeast, baby girl.
yes,
I step on these niggas' toes on purpose up here. They bitches for real in New York. Look, all DC niggas come to New York and take over, man. All DC niggas can come to New York and take the fuck this bitch over, man. These niggas is whole for real. All they do is call the police. We don't call the police in DC.
They taking over Miami right now, but definitely, I'll be in touch and I'll be posting this on Spotify.
These niggas can go anywhere. We can go anywhere in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
And let me tell you something. I appreciate you for putting me on. And I want to say big ups to you and your whole Boss Biz, everything. I'm a big supporter of Boss Biz. I'm a fan. I love what you're doing and keep doing it. I want to show my daughter how you're moving. Like literally, I mean that from the heart. Like I really am a fan of you. I like what you're doing because I like how you moving. I like the fact that you're not capping. You real as shit. You know, and you're a female boss. I love female, like Kamala Harris. It's like it's a time for female bosses, man. Female, stop being bitches and hoes. Be a boss, like Megan Thee Stallion. I don't listen to Cardi no more. I listen to Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is a boss. You feel me? Like she come out of that motherfucker, I'm a boss. You heard that song, Pop It?
Yeah.
That shit when she do a pop, that she murdered that shit. I'm like, man, I love Megan Thee Stallion, man. She murdered that shit.
Yeah.
Because even though she got big ass, she a boss though. Like I'm a boss with my big ass.
And she uses her mental. That's the best part. Yeah. So
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Thanks
That's what I like
again.
about her.
Thanks again. I definitely gotta get out of here and get to the studio. I got another interview. Y'all stay tuned. We about to have Fridays live in the studio at 7 o'clock. Ayuda Shank, thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. Stay dangerous out there and stay safe. Don't kill nobody. Please, love you too. Please don't kill nobody.
I ain't gonna kill nobody today. Not today. Not today.
Okay. See y'all later. Bye.
All right, baby girl. I'll talk to you.
All right, bye.